Boulder area calls for thousands more evacuations. ABC News. Now. NJ Boardwalk fire. American jihadi killed. Twitter IPO. Dehumidifier recall. Colorado flooding. Good Morning America. World News. Nightline. 20/20. This week. Sign in. Home. Video. U.S. World. Politics. Entertainment. Tech. Health. Lifestyle. Money. Shows GMAs. World News. Nightline. 20/20. This week. More investigative. Money. Good news. Photos. ABC News vertical line Univision. Live. Weather preferences. Cancel. Set. Home. Video. U.S. World. Politics. Entertainment. Tech. Health. Lifestyle. Money. More investigative. Good news. Photos. ABC News vertical line Univision. Live. Home greater than U.S. Boulder area calls for thousands more evacuations. Leon, Colo. September 13, 2013 AP. By P. Solomon Banda and Ben Neary Associated Press. With rain still falling and the flood threat still real, authorities called on thousands more people in the inundated city of Boulder and a mountain hamlet to evacuate as nearby creeks rose to dangerous levels. The late-night reports from Boulder and the village of El Dorado Springs came as rescuers struggled to reach dozens of people cut off by flooding in Colorado mountain communities, while residents in the Denver area and other downstream communities were warned to stay off flooded streets. The towns of Leon, Jamestown and others in the Rocky Mountain foothills have been isolated by flooding and without power or telephone since rain hanging over the region all week intensified late Wednesday and early Thursday. At least 3 people were killed and another was missing, and numerous people were forced to seek shelter up and down Colorado's populated Front Range. Late Thursday night, warning sirens blared in Boulder and city officials sent notice to about 4,000 people living along Boulder Creek around the mouth of Boulder Canyon to head for higher ground, according to Boulder's Daily Camera newspaper. The alert was prompted by rapidly rising creek levels caused by water backing up at the mouth of the canyon because of debris and mud coming off the mountainsides, the City Office of Emergency Management said. The creek began to recede after midnight, but the conditions remain dangerous and a surprising amount of water is still flowing into the city's streets, Police Chief Mark Bettner told the Daily Camera after touring the damage. Early Friday, Boulder County spokesman James Burris said the entire hamlet of El Dorado Springs, about 500 people, was urged to evacuate because of a flash flood and mudslide threat along South Boulder Creek. In Fort Collins, neighborhoods along the Cache La Poudre River were evacuated overnight, with the river expected to rise to nearly 2 feet above flood stage Friday morning, according to the National Weather Service. City officials in Fort Collins closed bridges after water began topping Seaman Reservoir in the Poudre Canyon, the Denver Post reported. The city warned residents to stay clear of the river. In Leon, residents took shelter on higher ground, including some at an elementary school. Although everyone was believed to be safe, the deluge was expected to continue into Friday. There's no way out of town. There's no way into town. So, basically, now we're just on an island, said Jason Stillman, 37, who was forced with his fiancée to evacuate their home in Leon at about 3 a.m. after a nearby river began to overflow into the street. The Colorado National Guard began trucking people out of Leon on Thursday evening. To the north, residents along the Big Thompson Canyon in Larimer County, scene of the deadliest flash flood in state history, were also evacuated. The Big Thompson River flooded in 1976 after about a foot of rain fell in just 4 hours, killing 144 people. Early Friday, the National Weather Service warned of more flash flooding in Loveland, according to the Post. NOAA reported that the Big Thompson River at Drape was more than 4 feet above its flood stage of 6 feet. Water roaring across U.S. Highway 36 south of Leon prevented residents from leaving the Crestview subdivision, so Howard Waptel arranged for someone to meet him at a roadblock for a ride to a gas station. He needed more gasoline to keep his generator running so he could pump water out of his basement. Page 1. Vertical line 2. Viewed single page. Join the discussion. You are using an outdated version of Internet Explorer. Please click here to upgrade your browser in order to comment.